Oh, nobody wanna see us together. Nobody wanna see us together. Nobody, mama, no, 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 no. I know, no, 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 no. I nobody wanna see us together. Nobody wanna see us together. Nobody, mommy, no, 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 no. I know, no, 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 no. Hey, let me tell you about the story of my life. Hey, my mother was a kitchen girl. Hey, my father was a garden boy. And that's why I'm a freedom fight. And let me tell you about the story of my life. And my mother was a kitchen girl. And my father was a garden boy. And that's why I'm a freedom fight. Thina sizofunda mahala, abafundi bazofunda ngenkani. Ayibo thina sofunda mahala, sofunda mahala, sofunda mahala. Thina sizofunda ngenkani. Abafundi bazofunda ngenkani. Ayibo thina sofunda mahala, sofunda mahala, sofunda mahala. Ain't nobody wanna see us together. Nobody wanna see us together. Nobody, mama, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Abasazi basizwa ngendaba. Ayibo basizwa ngendaba. Abasazi basizwa ngendaba. Ayibo basizwa ngendaba. Awuye yelele mama. Ayibo yelele mama. Awuye yelele mama. Ayibo yelele mama. We can run and shoot at the same time. I will shoot at the same time. We can run and shoot at the same time. I will shoot at the same time. Au yelele mama. I will yelele mama. Au yelele mama mama. I will yelele mama. Abasazi basfunde pepeni. Ayibo basfunde pepeni. Abasazi basizwa ngendaba. Lilizela esemaye. Lilizela mtomnyama. Ayibo lilizela. Ayibo lilizela mtomnyama. Ayibo lilizela. Lilizela mtomnyama. Ayibo lilizela. Subano mona. Aibo subano mona mtomnyama. Wena subano mona. Aibo subano mona mtomnyama. Aibo lilizela. Aibo lilizela mtomnyama. Ewe lilizela. Lilizela mtomnyama. Ewe subano mona. Subano mona mtomnyama. Ewe subano mona. Ewe subano mona mtomnyama. Oh subano mona. Subano mona mtomnyama.
Amandla, away too. Long live the EFF, long live. Long live the EFF in Johannesburg region, long live. Long live the EFF in Gauteng, long live. Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live. Tata EFF, Tata. Tina, Gun Forces of Ward 53, Tina. Sitatile, Ward 53, Sitatile. Siyawonga, Slovo, Siyawonga. Thank you very much. Our elders in the tents, our structures of the EFF present here in Johannesburg, as fully Tati's card because our old people have been here since in the morning. So we said we must take this opportunity to take you through our program of the day. So without any waste of time, Sizotata Lutuba Leli, Sinigeza, our council of Ward 53. Not an incoming, but the councillor. The ward is gone. We have already taken it. It's gone. Ward 53 is under the leadership of the EFF. Sisi Tatile, Lababanye Njebaenza Njebaenza Gangani. Iward le hambile. Angithi. Manje tingithathele sithuba ngimbize councillor wethu Usani Paul Mkabela azokhuluma nomphakathi wase Ward 53. Amandla.
Amandla. Amandla. Mayibuye. Africa. Viva Slovoville, viva. Viva Lefureng, viva. Viva Doronko, viva. Viva Tubelisha, viva. Viva Glenridge, viva. Thank you very much, GPS. The Central Command team led by our Secretary General, Commissar Marshall Dlamini, Commissar Tabela Mukhali, Commissar, our spokesperson, Obab Tambo, the Provincial Command team led by the Secretary, Obab Mushenkoma, the Regional Command team led by the Chairperson Fighters Petele, the Branch Command team of the EFF in Ward 53 and its membership, led by our capable Deputy Chairperson, Fighter Bless Rameda, our councillors, pastors who are here, our elderly who are special visitors today. You are all welcome to this rally of the EFF, which will be addressed by the SG. Secretary General, we are just 2 months towards our 9th year anniversary, which remind us of the National Assembly on what is to be done, which took place on the 2013, the 26th and 27th, where 1,200 delegates across the country came together and looked into our socio-economic and political conditions. After sitting in that assembly, they resolved on the following: expropriation of land without compensation as a possible solution, nationalization of mines, banks and other strategic sectors of the economy as a possible solution, building a state and a government capacity which will lead to abolishment of tenders and advocate for insourcing of workers in all departments as a possible solution, the provisions of free and quality housing, sanitation, education and health care
as a possible solution. Protected industrialization, which will lead to creation of more jobs and introduce a minimum wage to close the gap between the poor and the rich as a possible solution. The development of an African economy, which will advocate the move from reconciliation to justice as a possible solution. An open, accountable, corrupt-free government without victimization from state agencies as a possible solution. The 7 cardinal pillars of the EFF and the core principles of the EFF are the possible solution to the problems that we are facing. Secretary General, after we have done a comprehensive consultation with the people of Ward 53 through door-to-door community meetings, religious platforms, and other means, we came with a 15-point plan to resolve the challenges faced by our people. One of the major challenges which was first faced by Ward 53 members was the issue of electricity. As the EFF collectively, we took the initiative to establish an electricity crisis committee, which has met with ESCOM 3 times to date. We have managed to deal with the issue of cable theft because that was the major problem. One of the problems that we have addressed or proposed is that we want all transformers in Ward 53 to be replaced because they are more than 20 years without being maintained. That was the effort of the EFF in Ward 53. The EFF in Ward 53 is in the forefront of defending illegal eviction. Most of the people who are here can witness today that the EFF defended them because we respect and put our people first. Going forward, because we are going to take over from the 1st of June, we are going to establish a community trust fund where 5% of my salary as a councillor will go in there. We are going to lobby churches, businesses, and other stakeholders to support because we want to deal decisively with the issue of poverty. Commissars, when you were coming in, I think you saw nice houses. But Ward 53, we are the poor of the poorest. We are more poor than any informal settlement. Most of young people are not working here. We see kids going to school without shoes. And that community trust fund is going to take care of such things. We are going to bury those who can bury their loved ones. We are going to ensure that the Bonghunu, who are supposed to qualify to get free food parcels, but because of the corruption of the ANC, who are giving it to their Eurobonds girlfriend, we as the EFF, we are going to utilize that community trust fund to ensure that our elders, you are well taken care of. There is no child at a young skolong as a parasieta while there's a councillor. Why? When they go to school in that condition, it destroys and kills their self-esteem. That's why Skolong Bari we uniform because we want our kids to look the same. But immediately right, and we have people who call themselves community leaders. We are destroying the future of that young person. We are not going to wait for council budget and so on, the IDP. As a councillor of this ward, we are going to take initiative to address some of the issues. Some of the issues are about the IDP and council approvals. You can take initiative, mobilize the resources, and deal decisively with those issues. One of the issues that we are going to address in Ward 53, we have a lot of people who are interested in small-scale farming and agriculture. We have seen a land or earmarked a land in Lifureng and Tubelisha. We are going to make that land available to those who have interest, especially women who will come together and form a cooperative. We will list the land for you so that you are able to perform or practice small-scale farming and agricultural activities. But Westlovoville, we are aware that you are without ATMs. You are without a shop where you can go. You must spend money all the time to go to Protea Glen Mall and other places. What we did to Green Village, we have earmarked the land where we approached the landowner who wanted to build flats. We opposed that thing and said, We have enough residential area. Let's rather bring service to the people. And the landowner listen to us. In 2 months' time, that project is starting, and they must never lie and say it's them. It is the EFF that took initiative. We're going to do the same thing to the people of Slobovi. You will no more suffer after suffering for 20 years under this criminal government. Now we have taken over. You must be prepared to live your life free and with dignity. We are also going to introduce an online radio station, because most of the young people who are interested in media-related activities, they don't have opportunities because they have no money to pay radio station. If you are a woman, you must live with the manager there to be given an opportunity. So with us here, we will give an opportunity to young people who are interested in such. And this radio station will be managed by the community, with the community. At all expenses, we'll give it to the community. So young people must never give up. I saw some artists who even requested they want to perform. They will be given an opportunity in that radio station so that we give them an opportunity to move on. We are also going to introduce economic activities. Here in Slobovi, we are a mining community. The mine is just here. And most of you are not working. You are unemployed. They are employing people who are far away from us. And they want to mine daily. I met a young man while doing door to door. The young man was complaining that every the 27th of the month, their wife disappears because they are not employed. People from the mine are feeding them very well. So this thing is breaking families. We need to attend to it with decisively so. We are not selecting or being tribalistic. We must work together, all of us. If you are coming from Western Cape, you're welcome, Northern Cape, and so on, or Limpopo. But the mine must hire majority of the people who are staying closer to the mine. We also want to end what is happening there in terms of business. Only Bidvest is doing everything at the mine. They are doing maintenance, security, and so on. We must allow our small businesses to be given an opportunity to work there at the mine so that we create unemployment. Amanda! Away, two! Long live our SG, long live! Long live Marshal Dlamini, long live! Thank you very much, Commissioner.
We can see the Ralewoha, the Kolewoa, Ralewo. Amanda, away too. Thank you very much, our councillor. We are happy. The leadership we have is quite all right. There's no crisis. You heard from yourself. Yatama and Twina, Iwima, Seleza Ezigas Ruko, got 7 cardinal pillars. What's about corruption? Fella, what's about who fella, who tried to tell the Tabung hole. Without wasting your time, I'm going to give this opportunity to introduce you. One of our youngest parliamentarians, the national spokesperson of the EFF, Renale Nagajenu Mo, Commissar Tambo Senao, Amanda, Hey, two, Saitata, Ward 53, Saitata, Saitata, Ward 53, Saitata. Thank you very much, Provincial Secretary. Councillor of Ward 53, Comrade Santo Mkabel.
Please discipline these kids.
I stand here, comrades, with a very simple task. I am here to introduce to you a committed ground force of the revolution. I stand here to introduce to you the hard drive of the economic emancipation movement, who will lead the campaign for 1 million membership by the end of 2022. I'm introducing to you, comrades, a committed force who's going to make sure that we have ward and VD-based structures in South Africa, in Zimbabwe, in Botswana, in Algeria, in Ghana. I'm introducing to you, comrades, the engine of the revolution, Commissar Marshal Dlamini.
Amandla, 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 Amandla. Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live. Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live. Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live. Viva EFF, viva. Phambili ke EFF, phambili. Phambili ke EFF, phambili. Phambili ke kansela lethu, phambili. Ngena EFF, ngena. Ngena EFF, ngena. Siyamthatha Ward 53, siyamthatha. Phansi nge-ANC, phansi. Phansi nge-DA, phansi. Phansi ngomashaba, phansi. Phansi ngamaselensi, phansi. Phansi ngamaselensi, phansi. Phansi ngezigebengu zensi, phansi. Amandla. Thank you very much, National Spokesperson. Sibingelele nakubuholi be-province. Sibingelele nakubuholi be-region. Bese sibingelele abahlali base-Ward 53. Especially abantu abadala. Ngoba abantu abadala ibona esifunda kubona. Sibingelele kogogo nabomkhulu. Sithi siyabonga ukuthi nibe nathi namhlanje. Sinibizile namhlanje abantu abadala ukuthi nizohlanganyela nathi njengentsha yase-Ward 53. Ngoba njengentsha yase-Ward 53 kufanele sifunde ebantwini abadala. Sithi abantu abadala baseSoweto eyona ndawo elona lokishi elikhulu lele South Africa enakwazi ukuthi nina ngesikhathi se-apartheid nikwazi ukuthi nixoshe amabhulu ayisiphethe ngobandlululo la eSouth Africa. Imisebenzi yenu abantu abadala iyona eyenza ukuthi kube khona inkululeko. Kodwa namhlanje sinibizile abantu abadala ukuthi nizohlangana nathi ngoba sekukhona isitha esisha. Ngalesikhathi lihlule i-apartheid la eSoweto, we thought freedom is coming in South Africa. Kanti kuzavuka isitha esisha, izigebengu namasela ekuthiwa ukhongolose. Sizothi asihlanganyeleni ke ukuthi impi ayikakapheli abantu abadala. Benithi impi seniyiqedile ngoba benithi nilungiselela ikusasa lengane zenu. Nalwana abanye benu nangayikisha ezikolweni ngoba nithi nifuna ingane zenu zibe nempilo engcono. Kodwa namhlanje ingane zenu zifundile kodwa ziqedwa utshwala nama-drugs la emalokishini ngoba amathuba omsebenzi awekho. Labantu bekufanele babadala amathuba omsebenzi bayithathile imali bayoyidla, bayidla nemindeni yabo. Namhlanje la kule wadi bekufanele ukuthi kuba khona imboni namafemu esikwazi ukuthi lentsha eseniyithathile nehambise ezikolweni namhlanje iqualifyile ifundile bekufanele ukuthi iyasebenza ibuyele ekhaya izovusa imizi izovusa amakhaya wethu. But today our young people are dying of drugs and alcohol because there are no jobs here in South Africa. There are no jobs here in Johannesburg. There are no jobs here in Ward 53. So we want to make that change. We are calling on you to say, help us, let's work together because we need to defeat criminals. These criminals called the ANC, they have stolen the future of our children. Namhlanje, our children, they are futureless because their future has been stolen by the ANC government. La kulo masipala wase Johannesburg seniqalile ukuthi nisebenze izigebengu senizikhiphile. Siyazi ukuthi before besitshelwa la ukuthi ngalesikhathi kusaphethe i-ANC kulo masipala bebebhizi la betshontsha imali yamathenda bebuya la noma ingane zenu ndisithi zifuna umsebenzi kulo masipala wala eJohannesburg. Amakhansela e-ANC afuna ukulala lengane zethu. That is why we have removed them and we are happy with that progress. Sithi umsebenzi awukapheli, let us continue removing them. But ukususa kwethi ANC kufanele sibuye sisebenze ngoba namhlanje sesiphethwe uhulumeni wabelungu, uhulumeni we-DA, uhulumeni ohlehlisa zonke izinto ebekufanele ukuthi zizodala amathuba omsebenzi. Namhlanje ibudget uma ngabuya kulo masipala lo owase Johannesburg ithathiwe manje imali yebudget isiwe esentini bathe abantu base 153 asikhohlweni bona sithathe imali siyisesentini sihambe siyogunda utshani senzele ukuthi abelungu bahlale kahle sikwazi ukuthi yonke imali yebudget ihambe iye endaweni zabelungu. So we need to continue fighting because the struggle is not over yet. La kulo masipali EFF ifikile yangena yathi abasibafuna abantu bamathenda ngoba iANC introduce abantu bamathenda laba abahambe bazontshontsha imali bekufanele bizisa ama services la endaweni zethu. Namhlanje abantu bakwithi ugesa ukho endaweni zethu. Inkampani enkulu ekuthiwa iEskom ibulewe labantu beANC behlangene nabantu bamathenda. Bekufanele ukuthi kumanje la endaweni abantu abahola imali ye-social grant abantu ababogogo nabomkhulu ugesa bawukhokheli kodwa under the ANC government eseyiginqewe Eskom abantu bayaqhubeka bayakhokha. Khansela le EFF kuma ungena la wenze kahle wathi usuqalile ukukhuluma no-Eskom umtshele ku-Eskom ukuthi la i-153 sinabantu abadala la i-153 abantu abasebenzi kusho uhulumeni we-ANC wabanikeza imali ye-grant ngoba ethi abasebenzi kodwa ubanika imali ye-grant ngalesandla sakwa-right ngakwa-left uyabuza uzothatha imali ngogesi namanzi. Abantu abathola imali ye-grant la i-153 kufanele bangawakhokhela amanzi abogogo labomkhulu kufanele imali yabo ye-pension bayi-enjoy without paying for water, without paying for electricity. Ngoba South Africa is a rich country. Johannesburg is a rich municipality. It's the richest municipality all over the continent. But imali has been stolen and been misused by the ANC government. Kunemali ekhona la. Ingane zethu azisebenzi kodwa kunemali ekhona la. Councillor, you must go and close that mine. You must lead young people there and go and demand jobs. If they don't want to give you jobs, go and shut down that mine. Because we've been sitting here, we've been waiting as visitors. We continue to die of poverty. They continue to steal our resources. There must be action on that mine because that mine belongs to us. Why kufanele sihlale silambile sabantu base 153 kodwa sinama mineral resources ala next door? We must go and cut the fence and demand that we must be employed and we must be employed permanently. You must go and stop Bidvest in that mine. Go and remove them. We want jobs there in that mine and we must have permanent jobs. Don't even agree. Don't agree when they say no. Nizosebenza phasi kwa government phakathi kwa Bidvest nibe ama-contractor. Don't agree to that. We want permanent jobs. Ngoba when you're working under uBidvest benza ama-tender nabo, we know ukuthi security kule mine, that mine pays 30,000 but uBidvest uthatha 25,000 abesaholela security 5,000. We don't want Bidvest. We want to be employed directly or that mine must shut down because we deserve dignity. We deserve respect. We must be respected. They fought for us. Young people of 153, stop being cowards. They are even sitting with us here, even when the ANC went to threaten them. Gobi ANC ingenile ezindlini zabogogo nabomkhulu bathi ubangenaya kule rally ye-EFF siyayithatha imali yenu ye-grant. Kusho isigebengu esingazilutho se-ANC. Let's go and defend our elders. Amaphoyisa ala, there's crime in this area. Ngoba amaphoyisa la athekwe isigebengu ze-ANC. We must protect our own streets. We must protect children. We must protect women here in 153. We must protect our people. We must build communities, our communities that have got dignity. We demand dignity. There's an informal settlement here. We demand houses. Councillor, that informal settlement, Ekonala, we must go and build proper houses. And houses that we need. First, we need a list. It must be public. Because Lama list afishliwe by council ANC. That is why abantu base 153 abanye they don't have houses. Ngoba aba list ayifihliwe iANC awanikeza ama families wayo. Babhizi kumanje bathi hayi sizoyithatha le ward yase 153. Ngoba abantu base 153 bayizilima. Uba uma ngabe ubanikeza ama t-shirt bazosivotela.
uma ngabe ubanikeza ama-food parcel abazasivotela. Bantu abadala, they've been giving you t-shirts for the last 28 years. Every election they give you t-shirts, but they don't give jobs to your children. Every election they give you food parcel, they don't give houses to your children. This election must be about your children. This election mkhulu nawe gogo uthi noba sengizohamba emhlabeni kodwa ngezela umzukulu wami ukuthi angahlupheki ngendlela engihlupheke ngayo. I don't want t-shirts, I don't want food parcel, I want economic freedom in our lifetime. I want jobs for my children. I want them to have houses. They must start their own businesses so that they can have dignity, because our children, they deserve dignity. You fought hard and we thank you for that. Young people, it's up to us now. We don't have services here. Imali kagesi and everything else has been stolen by these councillors. When we look for these jobs, they want to sleep with our children. We must stop that. We must continue to occupy these streets and remove ANC in our communities, because ANC is a cancer that destroys our communities. Ingane zethu siqedwe utshwala, ingane zethu siphelela kuma-drugs because of the cancer of the ANC. As people of Ward 53, we must remove abathakathi abagqoke isikipha eziyellow. We must say in this word, no more abathakathi. We want councillors that respect us, councillors that respect our parents, councillors that know our children. Councillor of the EFF, you must work with the community. You must go to the houses of our people. Don't be a lazy councillor. A councillor kufanele lingene each and every house. Ngoba sihlala emzini sonke inkinga zethu azifani. Sifuna ikhansela elingezusibizela emgaqweni lisihlambalaze likhuluma indaba zethu komakhelwane. Sifuna ikhansela elizokhuluma nathi that respect us. They must go to each and every house. Azi ukuthi kulomuzi ugogo imali yakhe epension akayitholi, la ingane bekufanele bathola imali yegrant aziyitholi, la kunengane eziningi kangaka ezingenawo ama-ID. Make sure that those young people, they've got IDs. Councillor, you must go in this community. You must know how many young people who finish matric and they don't have money to go to the university and go to that municipality and say all these children here, they must go to university and they must be paid for, because we're not paying a cent. We're demanding that our children, they must go to the university. We want a councillor who takes action. We want a councillor who's going to stay with you here. A councillor like EFF, they know ukuthi kufanele lihlale la iWard 53. So umphakathi wase Ward 53, once nizwe ukuthi ukhansela selimfakile manje ngoJune bese nizwe ukuthi hayi akasahlali nani la, usehlala le edrobheni ko Randburg, you must know ukuthi is no longer your councillor. Sifuna ukhansela esohlala naye la. Uma ngabe ugesi ungekho emizini yethu, ugesi awungabikho nasemzini wekhansela. If there is no water in our houses, there must be no water in the house of a councillor. So ikhansela lethu nje alizongena. Sizwile inkinga zenu, sishilo masilalela nathi inkinga yenu enkulu la ugesi. Kodwa uthi ugesi uma uphela, umuzi wekhansela le-ANC ulayitile. So ikhansela le-EFF nasi sivumelwano esisenzayo manje ukuthi bantu base Ward 53, uma ngabe ugesi ungekho endaweni yenu, nibona umuzi wekhansela le-EFF ukhanya, siyahamba so-charge amafoni sonke lapha emzini wekhansela. Angithi phela ikhansela lethu lethu. This is our councillor. It's us who voted for this councillor. So ngomhla 1 June, we need to come out all in our numbers. We must call our cousins, we must call our brothers, everyone to say, ngomhla 1 June, we are going to vote for EFF, because EFF is the only organization that fights for black people. The ANC, it fights for white people. That is why in this ward here, our clinics, the clinic is closed. Got the clinic is sent in. If we were for 24 hours, Sifuni clinic ezavulala for 24 hours with udokotela namaphilisi azadeliver kogogo. Uma ogogo bayeka ukumosha imali yabo baye clinic, you must know ukuthi ogogo bagula ngani and deliver services to their houses. That's the councillor that you are looking for. That's the councillor of the EFF. That on the 1st of June, all of us, we must go out and make sure that this councillor, it's a councillor that belongs to us. It's a councillor that I councillor lehamba liziphakamise njengamakhansela ANC elithi masenilivotelile lithi councillor libusy ye councillor le-EFF. Once we vote for you on the 1st of June, you must know that you owe us your time, 24 hours. Ifoni yakho kufanele isebenze for 24 hours. Noba ungaphenduka umfundisi masifike ekhaya usathandaza. Once ingene nje sithi councillor sifuna service, uyawuyeka umthandazo, and then you assist us first. Uyobuya uthi amen later, because you are our councillor. You must prioritize us, and we are your people. We want to clean our streets. The criminals have taken over our streets. Ogogo ebusuku abasalali kahle nemali yabo yepension. Ngoba izigebengu ziyazenzela in our own street, and there are no police. We want this place to remove all the criminals here. And EFF, you must make sure that ogogo abantwana bethu, they don't get raped. Uma ngabe bezodlala la kulama park angekho safe. Make sure that there are proper parks here with proper security, so that our children, they can go and play football, they can go and play netball in a proper place. Ngoba kumanje there are no proper sporting facilities in this area. Ingane zethu mayiphuma ithi yodlala netball awazi noba izobuya seyirejiwe, because there is the crime and criminals have taken over here, and police are working with them. Must go and tell the station commander here that if he continues to take money, bribe from criminals here to terrorize our people in this ward, we must tell him that his days are numbered, because we're going to start attending to them. We know them. They take money from criminals. Every day you go and report that no, here is a criminal. The following day they are back with us on the street. We don't want that. We want safe streets, so that we know that as a community we will get our dignity back. We need to build a community with dignity. We need to protect our children. So Bantu Baseward 53, this is your opportunity. Bantu Badala, this is our opportunity. Now Lili final sharing Ganzenu to make sure that Ili Ganzenu is to give them a government, is to give them an organization that is going to service them, an organization that is going to make sure that each and every child here, they've got a job. Each and every child, they've got access to free education. And that day, it's only on the 1st of June. So on the 1st of June, we must come out in our numbers and make sure that we remove the ANC. Let us finish the ANC in this ward. But ngizwile bathi hayi abantu baseward 53 bathanda ama-food parcel. Bathi hayi SG, don't worry. Noba ningacampaigna nenza door to door. Abantu baseward 53 bathanda ama-food parcel. Thina siye-ANC ngesicampaign la. Yiwo ningababonanga bengena emizini yenu. Bathe nithanda ama-food parcel. So ngale yamini ngomhla ka-1 June bezeza nenqoba yama-food parcel abayithenge ngemali yenu le ntshontshiwe. So nazi into ekufanele yenzeke. Uma befika nama-food parcel ngomhla ka-1 June, uthatha i-food parcel ubeke endlini. Uye voting station, ufika uvotela i-EFF, uphuma udlule kubona etafuleni, uthi sengenze kanjalo ma-comrade. Kuzathi baka-announce ama-results ebusuku. EFF will be running this organization. EFF will be running this ward. Let us prioritize our children. Gogo mkhulu, mfowethu sisi bhuti, enough is enough about t-shirt. Enough is enough about food parcel. Let us prioritize the future of our children. And the future of our children, we are starting to build that future on the 1st of June. Amandla! 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 Siyamthatha ward 53, siyamthatha. Siyamthatha ward 53, siyamthatha. Siyamthatha ward 53, siyamthatha. Ngena EFF, ngena. Ngena EFF, ngena. Amandla! Thank you.
Amandla, away too. Yeah, in our midst, sino TSG wetu. Ane, so TSG wetu ageko late. Njengoba afike late kanje, u-SG mekamthumile, sithe masenzi door to door izolo sathola ugogo angana wheelchair la eSlovo. So uDSG wethu makayositholele i-wheelchair. So ngithi so-introduce uDSG wethu nimaze nakusasa DSG.
Amandla! Amandla! Siyayithatha i-Ward 53 siyayithatha. Siyithatha i-Ward 53 siyithatha. Thank you ngiyabonga kakhulu. Thank you and greeting to SG. Sizelana and siyazi ukuthi sonke siyavumelana and we are making isinqumo i-commitment ukuthi thina nani bahlali balane Ward 53 nikhathele ile ANC enganthandi. I-ANC ayinthandi ayizange iphinde inthande. Noma banilethela ama-food parcel niwathatha usibuze umbuzo oyedwa nje bathi wena udla kuphela uma kunama-election. All lamalanga wonke i-365 days ithi ANC awudli wena awusumuntu. So manje next one you must go and njengoba nenze isinqumo and you are committed khiphani i-ANC yabathakathi emphakathini wenu. Ngalokho njengoba uprovincial chairperson secretary bese kashilo kunezinto eziningi uma besenza i-door to door abogogo nabomkhulu nemndeni efuna usizo thina i-EFF sizozenza all those changes and the commitment esibathembise zona. Ngiyanithemba bahlali base Ward 53 bogogo bomama bobhuti bami abobra ngapha nabosisi wami isikhathi manje sokuthi sithathe ikusasa lethu. Amandla amandla iyangeni EFF yes one iyangena ingenile EFF yes one ingenile. Hamba ANC hamba hamba ANC hamba. Thank you and thank you very much.
Amandla asicedanga ama-artist wethu angithi asasekhona asikaphelelwa phela. Ubakhona abomandla speakiri la. Ni ready for umandla speakiri? Asihambi silala la. Silinde ukhongolose la. Manje asihambi sojayiva kube mini. Ngiyabonga. Where is the spokesperson of the province?
Question and answer.
Hosa one tune hosa. Hosa one tune hosa. Hosa one tune hosa. Hawe mushwa magodu hawe. Hawe mushwa magodu hawe. Hawe mushwa magodu hawe. Hawe mushwa magodu hawe. FIFA 153 FIFA. Are you ready for speakery? Are you ready for speakery? 5, 4, 3, 2,